Man who needs no introduction, Patrick Marleau, always great to see you. So what do these days and weeks look like for you lately?
Still at the rink a lot.
Yeah.
Still at the rink with the two boys that are at home right now. My older two boys are off playing hockey in Canada. So, but two at home still keeps me busy, and just kind of focusing on them, and also trying to help the boys that are away.
Right. Have you ever tried to get away from hockey? Have you actively tried to distance yourself? I don't know if you can do it.
Not with my boys being involved. It's not going to happen. No.
Are there parts that you miss, and are there parts that you don't miss about being a player?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously miss being around the guys,
Sure.
miss playing,
Sure.
miss all that. But I'm enjoying the time with my family now, and that's probably the only thing that you kind of miss out on playing is you're away from your family for a lot of the time.
Yeah, we talked about it before. What a hard switch of gears, like when all you've ever been is a hockey player and then you jump off those rails. That's a little disjointing in life, and you're not the only one to go through it. Do you keep in touch with a lot of guys who made that jump from player to what's next, and how did they do with it?
Yeah, I try to keep in touch with a lot of the guys,
Yeah.
and everybody's going through the same thing,
Right.
so you get to talk about it. You
Right.
get to know what everybody's up to, and it's kind of interesting to see where guys end up, what their passions are, what they're into. So a lot of people go hunting, fishing, and then a lot of podcasts now from a lot of ex-players.
Oh, so you want to start a podcast?
No.
The Patrick Marleau Show.
No, I'm good for now.
But I feel like, could you imagine some of the stories if you actually decided to open up and tell them? I feel like there's a lot in that brain right there.
I think
You got a few?
There's probably a few, but I think they only come back over getting together with the guys and having a few drinks, probably.
I can supply that.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to partake, Patty, just saying. I'm going to ask you this question as an excuse to play some footage that I recently just found. I dug into the Sharks archive now that I work here, which is great. We have footage from Jumbo's first day on the team. Now, you're obviously in a lot of these shots. He's in the dressing room. You guys were on the road, right? When he joined the team.
Yeah.
What do you remember about the initial first days of when you told Jumbo was going to be on the Sharks, when that trade happened? It was during that game in Dallas. But then what do you remember about his first days in joining the team, and kind of how you two hit it off?
Oh, just having him out there, his presence alone. He competes every night, so that's. I think that'll rub off on some of the guys here, and it's just going to make our team better.
Well, we knew each other from previously, obviously.
Right.
But
drafted in the same year and played against each other for a lot of years.
So it's fun. I just told this story the other day. It was kind of funny. We found out basically after warm-ups that we had traded for Jumbo.
Well, because a couple guys were not playing all of a sudden.
Yeah,
that
all
night.
of a sudden 3 guys were getting undressed.
Right.
So, that was basically a throwaway game for us.
Right.
When 3
the
guys.
Stars won. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 guys get traded, and right after warm-ups, it throws you for a loop. But that first day when Jumbo came in, I think me and Kyle McLaren went to the airport and met him there, and then he had a press conference like right away. So a bunch of whirlwind stuff for him, and then right away, game 1, him and Cheech
hit it off
right away, lighting the lamp, and and then we were roommates. So I got to room with Joe, and kind of get to learn what makes him tick day in and day out, and it was a great. I don't know how many years we roomed together, but we stayed rooming together after we were allowed not to.
Didn't have to. I wasn't going to say, right? There was, at some point, the NHL came out and said, you don't have to do this anymore, and you still did.
Yeah, and I think it was just, for us, it was probably just routine, and it was easy, and it was having somebody to talk to and all that fun stuff. So,
does it kind of warm your heart that maybe the Sharks of this season and beyond are getting back to some of the culture things that you experienced while you were here? And I don't want to single out Will and Mac, but they are kind of like Jumbo and Patty to some degree right now, Yeah,
no, it's exciting, and I think talking to those 2 guys, when the fans are in the seats and the team's going and they're winning, it gets loud in here, and they got a taste of that this year. And I told them, you just wait for playoffs. And, but good things are coming, great things are coming with these 2 guys, and everything that's surrounding them right now, and you can see by their play how great they're going to be.
For the people that haven't experienced it, I'm talking about players or even brand new Sharks fans, it's hard to explain to them what this building is like, what this fan base is like, when you ultimately get to that second season.
Yeah.
I mean, are you able to successfully translate that, do you think? Or are you just saying things that they're hearing and they don't understand yet?
Yeah, you have to experience it. It's one of those things you got to get to a game, get to a playoff game, and come to the tank and be part of it.
All right, you've got the Alumni Heritage 2.0 jersey on, but you were a player to a certain point. You had worn every single Sharks jersey ever, including the originals, which are still some of my favorites. Do you have a favorite Sharks jersey you ever put on? Is there one that just hit differently for you?
I really like the black jerseys.
All of the different black variety
All the
jerseys?
different black jerseys, yeah.
All right, because why?
I don't know. I just like
Look,
them. Yeah,
feel,
the look, feel, maybe.
All right.
I'm colorblind, so maybe it's easier for me to see, guys.
Did not know that. Oh, now he's revealing it after the playing days are over. Is that an upper body situation or a lower body situation? You guys wore them in the playoffs one year. You wore exclusively the black sweaters, I want to say, 2012 or 13 or so, somewhere in there. Who are the players and the years that you think about the most? And you had so many different eras and teammates here. Is there a certain little core group that you always go back to?
Well, it's different parts of my career, right?
Of course.
So the early days would be like Kelly Rudy, Tony Granato, Mike Ricci, Owen Nolan, Gary Suter, Doug Bodger, Tony Granato. Like, when you come into the league at 18, 19, these guys are your hockey gods.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't believe what kind of group I came into and how grateful I was for them to help me. And then like Jumbo, Heater, Pav, Chloe, Douglas Murray.
Yep.
I'm going to miss a bunch of guys, but like
I know that era pretty well. Yeah, we could go on and on.
Yeah.
Patty, it's great to have you back. I know you're not too far away, but don't be a stranger. Come back even more often. I think we'll like that. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.